Good morning, everyone. Here's our emotion circle for the day. First, let's sing our song. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face is gonna show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. But if you're sad and you know it, go boo hoo, boo hoo. If you're sad and you know it, go boo hoo, boo hoo. If you're sad and you know it, then your face is gonna show it. If you're sad and you know it, go boo hoo hoo hoo. But if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're angry and you know it, then your face is gonna show it. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. But if you're surprised and you know it, go. If you're surprised and you know it, go. If you're surprised and you know it, then your face is gonna show it. If you're surprised and you know it, go. But if you're excited and you know it, go hooray. If you're excited and you know it, go hooray. If you're excited and you know it, then your face is gonna show it. If you're excited and you know it, go hooray. Today I have a book called Franklin's Bad Day. Sometimes we all have a bad day. Things just don't go our way. Let's see what happened to Franklin. Franklin loved to play outside in the winter. He could skate forwards and backwards. He liked to catch snowflakes on his tongue and make angels in the snow. But today was different. Franklin was having a very bad day. It started in the morning. Franklin was grumpy when he woke up. That's a grouchy face, teased his father. Yes, it is, said Franklin. He crossed his arms and frowned. Would you like a nice breakfast? Asked his mother. No, said Franklin. His mother made breakfast anyway. Franklin stared out at the window. Heavy gray clouds pushed across the sky. It's even a bad day outside, grumbled Franklin, and he picked at his food. For the rest of the morning, nothing went right. Franklin knocked over his juice and broke his favorite cup. He couldn't find his marbles, and the last piece of his puzzle was missing. Franklin slammed the door and stomped his feet. You seem awfully cranky, said his mother. I am not, shouted Franklin. Just then Bear knocked on the door and Franklin peeked out. Do you want to make a snowman or go ride on my sled? Said Bear. Franklin sighed. I don't want to do anything. Please, said Bear. Fresh air will do you good, said his parents. Out you go with Bear. And they handed Franklin his hat and mittens. Franklin pouted as he bundled up and went outside. The two friends walked along the path near Otter's house. Let's ask Otter to come, said Bear. Franklin gave Bear a puzzled look. Oh, I forgot, said Bear sadly. Otter moved away yesterday, and they didn't talk all the way to the hill. Franklin kneeled at the front of the sled, and Bear sat behind him. Bear gave a push. Let's go, he shouted. The sled glided halfway down the slope, and then it stopped. They'd landed on a bare patch. Oh, no, said Franklin. What a terrible day. The hill was no fun, so Beaver suggested they go to the pond. When they arrived, the pond was roped off. No skating today, warned Mr. Mole. The ice is too thin. Franklin lost his temper. This is my worstest day ever, he said. There's no such thing as worsted, said Beaver. There is for me, said Franklin. I'm leaving. Franklin stormed home. He threw his skates and his slushy, mushy mittens on the floor. Please pick up your things, said his mother. No, he yelled, and Franklin was sent to his room. Franklin was furious, and he kicked over his castle. His father came running when he heard the crash. What's going on here? He said. Franklin lay on the floor and cried. Don't worry, said his father. You can build the castle again. But I made that castle with Otter, and she's not here anymore. She moved away. Oh, now I understand, said Franklin's father. You're mad and sad because your friend moved away. Franklin nodded. And you miss her a lot, his father said. Yes, said Franklin in a small voice, and they hugged each other for a long time. Otter and I did a lot of things together, said Franklin, and now we can't. You can still be friends, said Franklin's father. You can share your feelings by calling or writing. Franklin thought for a moment. Do we have a big envelope and some stamps? He asked. Franklin spent the rest of the day making a scrapbook for Otter. He filled it with pictures and drawings of all the things they liked to do together. Near the back, Franklin put a dozen envelopes. He printed his address on each one. On the last page, he wrote, Please write to me. Then we can stay friends forever. As he walked to the mailbox to mail the letter, Franklin felt better. Snow was falling. It was getting cold enough for the pond to freeze. And Franklin had a feeling that tomorrow would be a good day. Franklin woke up feeling angry, but he didn't know why. His dad helped him realize it's because Otter, his good friend, had moved away. And he felt mad and sad. And so they thought of an idea to make Franklin feel better. Maybe today, if you're feeling that way, you can tell someone about it and they'll help you find a way to feel better. Well, bye everyone. See you tomorrow.